I first want to ask you about Lex playing 36 minutes. Is Ray still hurt? Is she on the shelf for a while?
She's going to try and practice today, so we'll see. She hasn't done anything. She didn't dress for the game. Lex did a great job. I thought she played great in the second half especially, and had to extend her. We tried Bridget there a couple minutes, but we'll see what Ray can do today in practice. It'd be nice just to get her for a little bit. I don't know how much we can push Lex, and especially, we got a quick turnaround play again on Tuesday, so we got to be smart about it. And so hopefully today Ray will get out there and run around a little bit and be ready to go tomorrow.
Is this just a back thing with Ray?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, if it was the Big 12 tournament, she'd play. It's like anything else. It's, depends on how she feels. And then when you do something, how do you feel after that? But I think she feels better. She said she feels better. So actually, she had a little problem on the plane going to West Virginia. We all, every once in a while you sit wrong or something. But I think she'll be good to go. So we'll find out today and let her run. Like I said, let her run around and see how she feels afterwards. And hopefully the plane trip won't bother it down there, and we can get a couple minutes out of her.
And Lex played not great in the first half of Baylor, but then she played really well in theory when she should have been gassed in the second half. Does it give you some confidence that you can play her 35 minutes?
I think we can. Obviously, that's not the best for her. But I thought, she struggled in the first half a little bit, and obviously it was basically Bridget carried us literally in the first half. And then the second half, they did a good job of running a little different defense at her. And Lex kind of saw that we needed some help, and unfortunately we weren't making shots from other spots, but she got real aggressive. She had 4 turnovers at halftime. She turned the ball over the very first play of the second half and didn't have another one after. And, scored 18 points, hit some good shots, got herself to the free throw line. I thought played maybe the best 19 minutes in one stretch that she's played maybe since she's been here. So that was encouraging for her, and hopefully it's something she'll build on.
And compared to last year, how helpful has it been having a point guard like Lex this year?
Oh, it's a completely different team. Our team's a lot different, obviously, with Lex, and then you add, what Ashley's done, and Inez, and the other kids are older. But certainly having someone who can play the position, it's more in a more natural way than what we had to do last year has made it better for everyone. And I think that's why our record is what it is, and why we've handled a really difficult schedule in a fairly good way. So it's been a huge difference for our team, and hopefully she's still got a little left in the tank.
What can we expect from Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State's one of those teams that they're always well prepared for us. They really know how to defend. Their game plans are always tough. They're going to change defenses on us. Vivian Gray and Braxton Miller can really score it. Their numbers are Bridget-like numbers, so that tells you how good they can what they can put up there. And they've used a lot of different lineups, but Coach Littell does a great job. His staff's always done a good job against us, and it's very personnel-driven. We're going to see some zone, I'm sure. We're going to see some box and one. We're going to see some real physical defense. But they've played really well at home, like a lot of teams in our league. So first time we've seen them, and we're at game 8 of the Big 12, so we're getting to the middle point. So it's a big game for us, and need to get back out on the road and see if we can play the kind of game that's going to take the win.
You've said a lot the last month or two that Bridget's the best player in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you coached a player of Bridget's caliber, you think?
I don't know. I don't know if I think we're all victims of the moment. True. And there's a lot of really good players on that wall, and a lot of really good players that put up NCAA banners, and I've been very lucky in my time here to have great players, but we could have a long debate about Bridget and she. We're all going to discuss who's the best players, who's our favorite players, and I would say this, that anyone who says Bridget's the best player ever play here wouldn't be wrong. But there's a lot of them here too. But what she's doing for our team and the way she's doing it and her numbers, and I don't know if we've ever had someone who's dominated in a numbers way like Bridget has, as far as offense, defense, rebounds, all that kind of stuff. So it's been a fun thing for us to watch, and I think what the country's seeing is truly one of the better players out there, and I think her numbers are just going to continue to grow. When her career's over, she's going to be all over the record book, which is an indication of what she's been able to accomplish on and off the floor.
And I've seen it in WNBA drafts, they're talking about her as a first, second round pick. I'm not that familiar with the process. Are teams reaching out to you? How does it work right now?
Yeah, they'll come and watch games. A lot of them want video. It's probably not as entailed yet. It'll get more and more. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but she'll be someone that we'll get a lot of conversations about. Usually, when you go to the Final Four, I'll spend time with every coach or general manager, and they want to know about. They can get video. They want to know what kind of person she is, what kind of teammate she is. Is there anything that's missing? They all want a little intel on everything. So we'll have discussions and information for all of them, and whatever Bridget wants and needs, we'll take care of that. But it's something that usually happens. I think the draft's somewhere in April. So usually the Final Four time is the time when a lot of people want information, and we can get it to them, and then we'll wait and see what happens.
Have you talked with Bridget about the WNBA yet, or not yet?
We talked a little bit before the season, but really there isn't a whole lot to talk about. It's not like, on the men's side, are you declaring for the draft? Are you coming back? All that kind of stuff. It's more about, just playing. And she's someone that doesn't get too worried about it. She wants to play. She wants to play professionally, and I think she will. And obviously the dreams of playing on the Olympic team, all that stuff. So her basketball career here is coming to an end, but I think it's something that she knows is in her future, and we all do, and we're all hope for it, and we'll be excited to see where it goes.